everybody, what's going on? Rob Cesternino back here with a Survivor tradition here at this point. We are getting ready. We are 6 days away from Survivor 43. And so we must take a look at the photos of the 18 Survivor contestants that will be participating in Survivor 43 so that we can get our first glimpse and see if they have what it takes to be the winner with the man who can tell just with Issa Look, the baby boy, Brice Izyah.
Robert! I
Bryce.
am so excited to be here.
Yes. Okay. This is going to be very fun. That the Survivor 43 cast, they brought it. It's the new era. Survivors know they've been new. Okay. You go out there on Survivor. Brice is going to look at your photo and we're going to talk about it. We're going to see who has what it takes.
Listen, I might not have had what it takes on Cagayan, but I know what it takes. And my method has been proven. I don't know what my track record is, but I mean,
Pretty
it was
good.
right with Chris Underwood. It was right with Marianne. I can tell a merge, a pre-merge, as opposed to a post-merge boot. So I love it. And
it doesn't necessarily mean that this person could be the winner, but you like, okay, this person is a contender. This person looks a little bit unsure. You can just look at that one photo and you can tell a lot.
No, for sure. And it's the gift that I was blessed with. And I'm so happy to share it with the Survivor and RHAP community. But I am especially excited for this season because I know that this season is not like any other season. I feel like this season is a season of fans.
Yes.
And I know that this season is excited and could possibly their images that we have could be influenced off of Issa Look. And one, such an honor because it's like not who y'all listening to me, y'all hear what I'm saying, but I'm just really excited for this season and I love Survivor, so it's just so much fun and I get to talk with you. So I mean, what I don't know what's better.
Okay. Well, this is fun. I always appreciate that we get to do this. Just a couple of weeks ago, this is like such a busy season because we just talked about the 2023 Zaddy calendar. You just announced it. We went through all of that. And the Zaddy calendar is here for get ready for 2023 is right around the corner.
2023 is right around the corner, and some of the Zaddies honestly were predicted on Issa Look. So I love the Zaddy tradition, and I always people tweet me and say like, I just want to go on Survivor just to be on the Zaddy calendar. But you know, the Zaddy calendar is not just limited to Survivor. We've opened it up this year, and so excited that we've got Xavier, the winner of BB23, on the calendar, and it is available now. So if you want to get your hands on the Brice Izyah 2023 Zaddy calendar, you can click the link in all of my social media bios, Twitter, Instagram, Brice Izyah, and bless your life. They make the best holiday gifts or birthday gifts. But yeah, so I'm excited. I feel like Issa Look is like Zaddy hunting season. So it's like, where the Zaddies at? Bring them out, bring them out.
Yeah. I had forgotten that, we're also, these people are going to be eligible for the 2024 Zaddy calendar.
Yes, and
Okay.
it's a lot. Okay, the doors are knocking already. I already done got cussed out by people like, why was I not in the calendar? I'm like, sorry. It's only 12 months in the year. What you want me to do? Let me call God and see if we can make some more months.
Okay. So we've got that going on. Now, just going back to Issa Look. Now, I know you did Issa Look for the challenge, which just had its finale on Wednesday night. Without necessarily spoiling the finale, in case anybody didn't watch it, how did your predictions go for Issa Look for the challenge?
It went as all of my Issa Looks do. I had predicted, I gave my top 3 winners.
Yeah. Looking good. Yeah.
And so I Issa Look really works. And again, Issa Look for me is about like, I've played, I know what it's like when I remember when I got in front of the camera and I had to like, he's like, okay, smile. And I was just like, huh? Huh? What? Like, and I really feel, and I can remember from my season when I was under the pavilion, I could see when like Tasha went, I saw when Tony went, I saw when Trish went, I saw when Sarah went. And I just like, I remember sitting under the pavilion with my Apple iPod. And I remember like, look, and I was like, oh my God, they are serving a lot better than what I gave. And I just kind of sort of remember that. And I was just like, wow, like I really do feel like in Survivor, when you play, the moment that they knock on your door, when you're at the hotel in LA, and you start interacting with the other survivors, like that's when Survivor starts. And that's something that I didn't realize in the moment just because I was such a fan. And honestly, like when I started seeing the people, I felt like, why did they, like, why am I here? I remember, rest in peace, Uncle Cliff Robinson, when he came down the escalator, I said, what is going on? I remember seeing Garrett. Like, I just like, so the game starts immediately. So it's like, whether you feel like you could play or not, just know your game face truly matters. And so I think that with the pictures, it's all about like the confidence in which you serve. You don't want to serve too much confidence,
Right.
but you also don't want to just be like, are we
Yeah.
done? Like, so.
Yeah, a couple of things that we've really sort of like noticed over the years. I mean, going back to when Josh Wigler was doing the first one out, the first impressions that everybody is giving are really big and important, and I think that gets captured a little bit here in the cast photos, and then also here the new era is so much about 26 days. The game starts right away. Go, 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 go. In a 39-day game, you had a little bit of an opportunity to sort of like get your feet under you and sort of like learn. Like I know in like a Survivor Amazon, I don't know if I was necessarily ready to go on day one. Might have taken me a little while before I started to like get the hang of what was going on. So this new era, you don't get that necessarily.
Yeah, I believe it. And again, like with the 39 days, I can remember there would be some days, now mind you, people gonna be like, well, you wasn't out there that long, so how you know? But
Mm-hmm.
in the
You were out
time,
there half of this era.
I mean, listen, I would have potentially made a merge in the new era, but in the between the 9 and 11 days that I was out there, we probably had like 4 days of nothing, like,
Yeah,
where it was just us in camp. And that time is crucial. And the way the new era works, it's fast paced. And I know some people are very tough critics of the new era, but I love it. Like
you love it.
I love it. I feel like there isn't a lot of time for people to I just feel like the game just happens a lot faster, and sometimes it can be good for games and other times it's not. But I, as a viewer and as a former player, I love it.
Okay. All right. Bryce, any big plans for the premiere on Wednesday night?
Well, that you asked, because I am such a lover of Survivor, and my best friend Wendell Holland, winner of Ghost Island and the first merge boot at Winners at War. I think it's important to put that out there. We are going on tour. Bryce and Win Present the tour, and we are coming to multiple cities this season to watch Survivor together. It's one thing, when you're at home and you're screaming at the TV, but it's another thing when you are with around amazing people that share the same love that you have, and like you can root for somebody and not root for somebody. And so we are so excited. So for the premiere next Wednesday, Wendell and I and a bunch of other guests are headed to New York City for Bounce Nightclub to watch the premiere together. And the guest list is amazing coming together. Hoboken Mike, Sari, Eliza, a lot of people are coming, and some special guests. If the Bryce and Win Present, we always bring the special guests out. So we're so excited. And we're going to Philadelphia, of course. We're going to Houston, H-Town, Boston, Washington, D.C., and we're going to do the finale in L.A. So listen, it's going to be an amazing time. So listen, you better get the tickets while they last. You can, again, click the link in my bio, Brice Izyah, Wendell Holland, or you can go to Bryce and Win Present Instagram and click the link in the bio and bless your life, and we'll see you there.
Next, you guys got to get a bus. I think that's next season.
I mean, well, we're only getting a bus if you going if Rob's
pick me up,
on the bus.
Pick me up. Let's go.
It'll have to be at night because you're gonna have to sneak out because Nicole ain't gonna let you go.
Yeah. Okay. I can sneak out for a night. That's I'll do like a late podcast tonight. Don't look for me. She's not coming up here. Okay. All right.
We'll beep the horn twice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So all we have to do is just put a podcast on in this room, like really loud, close the door, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Like that she's never gonna come in here.
Don't do my girl
boy,
Nicole
he's
like that.
podcasting like all night. He doesn't stop to go to the bathroom. He's on loop. Like, wait, why is he talking about that sounds like he's talking about
why are you talking about Rupert? Rupert ain't on no season of Survivor.
What is he talking about? Okay.
A happy belated birthday to the First Lady, Nicole.
Yes, we had a great birthday this weekend for Nicole. Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. I know it's supposed to be Issa Look, but also for me, I love, just like Danny, his wife Kiki, I love the glimpses of Robert and the boys that we get, through the lens of you, like, you have your standard family posts, but I always love the glimpse of you through Nicole. Like, I always love to see, like, when she posts you guys, I just always feel like it's so different. So I always live for it. I live for the baby boys too, but I just love it. But okay.
Yeah, we had a really nice weekend for Nicole's birthday. So that was that was very fun. But okay, back to work here. All right, let's talk about Issa Look. Okay. We've got an order that I think we're working off of the Dalton Ross list. Okay. So this is in whatever order Dalton Ross had them. And so let's go ahead and let's see our first person that we are going to be talking about. Okay.
Let's see.
And here it is, NECA.
Oh, NECA.
Okay. And now I feel like a lot, but let me just set up those. NECA's 43.
Wow.
She lives in Weatherford, Texas, and she is a pharmacist.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Oh. All right. Okay. NECA. First of all, I am loving this look, and this is a quintessential winner pose. Not saying this is my first winner prediction, but this is a very strong winner pose. There are a couple of poses, in my opinion, that command a winner, and one is your hands on your hip. And normally when people do that, they don't always smile, but NECA is giving us a beautiful smile. She has her hands on her hips. I'm loving this this pattern that she is wearing. We see no thumbs. She has the hoop earrings. So I see you, girl. She's got her hair up. She's giving us a beautiful smile. I feel like what I am getting from this photo is NECA she's one to be seen and one to be reckoned with. And I feel like she is giving us that beautiful smile, like, hey.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't see any thumbs. One thing that is making me concerned for NECA is we don't even see the other hand. We do not see NECA's other hand, which is great. But it also is letting me know that, like, NECA is playing
what's behind her back.
What's behind her back. And so she is playing a solid game. However, it makes me nervous because when you are playing such a solid game where it's like, I'm not letting you know what my moves are. I know that in the game of Survivor, it can other people might question that, like, oh, NECA too secretive, NECA run, like, so like for me, NECA is very much so telling us, listen, you ain't gonna see what's behind my back.
Yeah. For anybody who's listening to the podcast version of this, of course, that probably the superior way to follow this episode is on video. We are looking at the pictures live. Sam Moore is behind the scenes trying to zoom in on what Bryce is talking about. So that is up on our YouTube channel. robisawebsite.com/YouTube if you want to jump in and catch the video version of this. Okay. So, all right. What about these colors, Bryce?
I love these. It's patterns. It's giving me like a kente cloth, like an African pattern. Like it's just giving me very like I love it. Like she is her wearing that for me lets me know she is very secure in
Mm-hmm.
the first of all, you say she 40. I would have
43.
almost said 20. Like, she is very grounded in who she is. For me, it's like she brings everything of her culture to this, and I love it. Also, NECA got her, it looks like she has braids, and she has them up. So she is letting us
That's
know
business.
listen, what you say, Robert? Hold on, let me wrap this up. NECA she ready to go. She got her hoop earrings, and we love a good hoop earrings. But for me, it's her beautiful smile, and she just seems so friendly, so beautiful. And it's like, I feel like that's NECA's like, getcha, gotcha. Like, she friendly, like, oh my God, I feel like I can trust her. Like, I want to work with her. But at the same time, NECA says, you see this hand? You ain't gonna know what my next move is. And so I for sure get a very strong player from her. Only thing that makes me worrisome is the fact that I can pick up on this so easily that she's a strong player. She's not going to give up information easily. She'll receive it, but she's not going to give it up. She's receiving it because we see some of her fingers. But that one hand is behind the back, and I just hope that other people don't catch on to her game. But I am already we are on to a good Issa Look, because NECA is kicking it off.
Okay, so you're high on NECA to start.
I am. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put her in. I have everybody. I took notes on index cards when I went through everybody with Mike Bloom. So I'm gonna put the NECA card over here, in the good pile of potential could go far. Okay. All right. Next up,
What we got?
I see that Sam has Gabler.
Oh.
Okay. All right. And now I'm interested to know what you think of what is Gabler have for you. Let me tell you a little bit about him. That he is another one of our older contestants on the season. He is Mike Gabler, and he is 52 years old, from Houston. Maybe he might be coming by the Bryce Win Present tour. He's from Houston, but he lives in Idaho.
Okay.
So maybe he could stop by and visit family.
Listen, we would love it. Gabler is giving me if Bob Crowley and Ben Driegenberg had a baby, like, he is giving me that very much. So, okay, first of all, I am always here for an accessory. Okay. I love an accessory. He got a long sleeve green shirt. So it's giving. I'm a longtime Survivor fan, and I know at night it get cold, so I'm giving a green shirt. But the color is a very bright color, so I want to say that like Gabler is a fun, like, can get along with everybody, older type of guy. Now, the one thing for me that is concerning for Gabler is that like he is offering us his hands, and I feel like he is saying, I come in peace.
Yeah. To me, Bryce, this is an original pose here in Survivor 43. I can't recall any other Survivor having a cast photo. And please chat, let me know if I'm missing somebody. But this is an original.
This is a very much original. I've never seen and I don't know if for me, could Gabler be spiritual? Could he be religious? Like, I don't know.
He is not. I don't know if he is a big. He's very religious. I know a little bit from hearing his interviews, and of course that we with Mike Bloom and we went through that. They did a recorded interview. We have chopped those up and posted them all individually on YouTube. If you want more information on any of the contestants, but he is somebody who is approaching the game, he talks about like some of his favorite players are like the Rupert types, and he's somebody who really, in the same way that that was very astute that you called that he's sort of like, okay, you know, I come in peace. That it seems like that he's going to be trying to play the game in a very honest, open way.
Yes, and I feel like that's what he is signifying to us. I feel like I'm looking at both of his thumbs. So Gabler, that for me,
double thumb
conundrum. In that, I feel like at times could work for you, could not work for you. So I feel like Gabler he's a straight shooter. He's going to tell you like what's going on. I don't necessarily feel like Gabler is going to be backstabbing people. He's going to play an honest game, maybe similar to like Hoboken Mike. You know, just like, you know, I'm gonna be good to you until you're not good to me. But the thing that's taking me out for Gabler is that it's this hat. And I feel like my mom, shout out to Barb, when it's raining, Barb has a hat like that. And I feel like a person of a certain age, they know in these hats to fold them up. You know, fold it up in the front so you can see a little better and the rain won't get in your face. So
hold on 1 second.
Well, Rob holding on, you know, it's the folded up hat. Now, my mom will.
Is this like a hat like this?
Robert.
Yeah.
So yes, but listen, so attempt to fold it up, Rob. But see, okay. Oh my God, Rob. But you see how you folded it up? It's the inexperience of the fold up. That's not how Gabler has it. Gabler has it just so the front rim is exposed. And for me, that lets me know, because that's what Barb do, because Barb will not get her hair wet. For me, that lets me know Gabler is going to be good at around camp. He might be able to build stuff. Like Gabler knows, I can't look at your hair. Gabler knows the tricks of the trade, not Pharrell, because I'm happy everybody. But like, yeah. Also, now I just had a vision. Actually, Gabler is a relative of who did I say? Bob Crowley and who's the other person I just said?
Old Max Dawson.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh my God, this is Mac Dawson's granddaddy, who is cousins to Bob. Okay, like. Max, you ain't tell us your pappy was on Survivor. And so, and yeah, like, so I feel like Ben. So like, you know, he has like,
and he said he wants to play like Ben. He said, Big Ben, he called him.
Oh, okay. So I just also, okay. And it's the biker shorts for me as well. Listen, okay. He said, not swimming trunks. I'm going to let y'all know I used to surf back in the day, okay? Gabler used to be on the wave. So, again, I feel like there are going to be challenges that Gabler is going to be great at. He's going to be great around camp. But then when I think of, like, Max Dawson, I remember, like, you know, Max Dawson, and we love him. He had, a certain way about him. Like, you know, he lived the life that he lived. And at times it rubbed people the wrong way, or like they weren't accustomed to that. And I feel like that could be something of a Gabler. But we like Gabler. He seems very friendly. His stances, he ready to go. He offering us peace. He offering us love. He got the brim of the hat up just enough.
Yeah.
But I also feel like the beard lets you know I can knock if you buck. Like, you know, I just feel like, so Gabler has a lot going on with him. Like, I feel like he potentially is going to be someone to watch. For me, I just get nervous I'm getting a friendly, like
friendly.
You know,
okay.
I don't want to cause any trouble. So
yeah, I'm not going to put him in the same pile as NECA. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't sound like I know when you are, you know, they're like, they've really are bringing it. That was, you know, excited to see him, but okay. Not in contention for Issa Look.
But again, offered the new pose though. So he could be showing us something, you know?
Yeah. Trendsetter. We'll say that this is the new pose. Okay. Right. All right. All right. Next up, let's take a look at Noel. Okay.
Oh.
And Noel, as you see here, Noel is Survivor's first above the leg amputee that is going to be playing on Survivor. And she is a Paralympian also. So let's talk a little bit about Noel.
Okay. First of all, Noel, we see the shorts. Okay. She wearing two-tone shorts. She giving us very much.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah. It's like your shirt.
It's like my shirt. I feel like Noel is trying to tell. She's trying to send me signals from back in the past, and I'm picking up on them. Okay, she is giving us the Kim Spradlin, the Tony Vachos pose. She's covering her hands.
No thumbs.
But no thumbs. But also, like, we are seeing a little bit of hands, Noel, because like I get from Noel's aura, she's a good person. Like, good,
yeah.
Like I just very good, friendly, but I see the pose and I feel like she is telling us like, I'm here on Survivor, so I came to play. I also feel like she's wearing those jeans, amazing, 2 different colors, right? And so for me, that signifies not good versus evil, but like nice versus try me, right? And so I would like automatically assume maybe the lighter side is like the nice, and the try me side is the darker denim, and she's got her hair to one side. But see, you give away your poker card, Noel, because the hair to the one side is below the jean, the darker jean one, and I feel like that's like
she's telling us something.
She's telling us that, like, listen, what you want? You want nice, or you want I'm here to play? And the hair is linked to the I'm here to play side. And again, the pose is giving I came here to win. However, Noel got her hands out, so I feel like she might get embroiled or caught up into something. But I mean, I don't know. We like Noel. I like her crop top, little light color, giving vibes. Her stance is a very secure, dominant stance. Yeah. And I love the first of things. And I love the fact that, like, Noel is representing for a community that has not necessarily been able to be shown on Survivor. And for me, it makes me think about the diversity initiative. I feel like a lot of people think when they hear of the diversity initiative that it only means in one element or one thing. But I dare to say that, like, I am happy that the diversity initiative is happening, because it's like we get to see players like Noel, and I'm excited to see what she can do and the representation that she brings for a whole realm, a community that honestly 43 seasons we haven't seen. And so I feel like that is the stance that Noel is giving us. Like, I am here to play, but also at the same time, it's giving Noel is just like a nice girl. And so I'm excited, and I want to see how Noel is going to do. But I feel like the way my shirt that I'm wearing right now with her jeans, first of all, I feel like we would be friends. So I'm excited. We're going to have to see what happens, but we like Noel.
Yeah, I think she's here to play hard. She says she is a big fan. I think she has something to prove in this season. So, okay, I feel like you are in agreement that Noel is looking good. Okay, yes. I'm going to put her in the pile with NECA.
Okay.
All right. So far, the 2 N names. Okay. All right. All right.
Who we got?
I know who this is next. Okay. Let's take a look at Owen. Owen Knight. Okay. Owen is a longtime Survivor fan. Been trying to get on the show for a minute. He's finally here. Okay. He works in college admissions. He is 29, and he lives in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay. We like Owen. Again, another strong pose. Hands on your hips. He got 1 foot forward. His feet are planted in the sand.
Yep.
And now I will forget a name in 2 seconds. Noel.
Right? Yes. Yes, Noel.
Yes, Noel. And I mean, we looking at the legs. I mean, the legs is looking The
Are you
legs are
talking about
legging.
Owen or are you talking about Noel?
Wait, who are we looking at right
This
now?
is Owen.
Owen. Okay, right. Okay. Owen. Owen's legs are firmly planted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The legs are legging. Owen clearly listens to the Issa Look because he got on, little khaki
Mm-hmm.
pants,
Yep.
and they are above the
Yep.
knee.
That's important.
Very much. Now, they're not hoochie daddy shorts,
Yeah.
but they are above the knee. He is giving, the legs are legging.
Mm-hmm.
Dare I say, Owen might
Yeah.
be my first Zaddy potential right
Oh,
here. I'm
okay.
just saying, because the legs are legging.
Yeah. Bryce,
Low.
can I ask you, how do you feel about stuff in pockets on these photos? And I think Owen might look like he has like some earbuds or something in his pocket.
So
But there was somebody in we were doing the Amazing Race cast photo the other day, and there was a guy. It looked like he had like car keys and like a whole bunch of stuff in his pockets.
so okay, I'm gonna tell you. So it looked like, or it could be chapstick. For me,
Could be.
that is a crucial mistake. For me, that is a game player that's like wants to play the game.
It's like, oh, does he have an idol?
Could be an idol, could be, for me, something like this reminds me of like a JD, somebody that like loves the game, wants to play, but then when you get the opportunity to play, you might make a critical mistake because your love of the game and your excitedness for it. And so that, if you are kind of, I see the little bump in the pants. And so, like, that could have just been his chapstick. He might have just got excited to be ready. But listen, you got to be picture perfect for these photos. But again, he definitely gives me like, he understands the assignment. He got his little shirt that matched the pants. The pants are above the knees. He's giving knee action, a very strong pose. He is smiling. He got long hair. So that, for me, tells me he's chill. He's going to be able. This is what I could say for sure. My first prediction, as he makes the merge.
Okay. All right.
He's competitive. Like, I feel like, listen, the way those muscles was leg muscling, like he is he's a swimmer. He's athletic. And like, he's chill and he's excited and he's a lover of the game. However, the lovers of the long time lovers of the game, they worry me at times, because when you get out there and you experience what you experience, it's not what it's like on TV, and sometimes things can happen. So I don't know how his game will play out for him, but I definitely can assuredly say that this is my first prediction of somebody that makes the merge.
Okay, so is this a pile that's even higher than NECA and Noel?
I don't know, Rob.
Okay.
You got to make that.
I'm trying to put this too much in a box. You're giving us a vibe, and I'm trying to really label it.
Right. And so sometimes you can't, sometimes things can't be, they don't fit in the box. Sometimes they got to sit on top. Sometimes they got to be on the side. But I definitely get, he is just from that long hair, the glasses, and he works in college admissions. So, and do we know how old he was?
30.
Okay. So, perfect age range to be able to connect with the Gablers. And for the younger generation, he works in college admissions and he's 30. 30 is still practically young. So he's right in that perfect melting pot that, for me, is like, make the merge.
All right, let's talk about our next person. And we're going to talk about Justine. And okay, this should be a good one to talk about. Okay. Let's check out Justine. Yes, Justine Brennan. She is from Marina Del Rey.
Oh.
Okay. She works in cybersecurity sales.
Oh.
Okay.
Justine. Okay, well, first of all,
yeah,
she understood the assignments for outfit. Okay, like Justine.
Yeah.
Just okay. So for me, it's giving like Justine was like, I know the pose that I'm going to give, and I need to find an outfit that is going to accentuate how it looks. And so, and this little, I don't even know if this is like a one suit or if this is like a bathing suit that got to cover up, but it has to be because I feel like I can see like a bathing suit under. But listen, Justine is
Yeah.
Justine. And I like Justine. She's giving a very, first of all, hands on the hips, no thumbs, one leg in front of the other leg. She is smiling. Hair is laid down. Can we see the feet? Okay, listen. The one foot is covered in the sand, so you can't see her toes. Justine is 10 toes down.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Justine? Do we know?
I believe she is also 29,
Oh,
30.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like hair is together. I know the hair on the island at times can be a challenge. She's giving us a smile, and it's a beautiful smile. But for me, it's not the same smile as NECA was giving us. NECA was just giving us a smile. Justine, for me, is like smile, and she like, I feel like Justine. I like Justine. I like the outfit. I feel like
Yeah.
Justine will be able to assimilate into the tribe. I feel like Justine will be able to secure alliances. Justine is 10 toes down. Hard for me to predict how she will do in challenges. But I feel like Justine has come ready. Like, I don't feel like she came over ready, but she came ready just enough. And I feel like it's going to work in her favor.
Bryce, I know you always pay a lot of attention to knots, how things are
Oh,
tied.
yeah.
She has a tie in the front. How do you feel
So,
about what she's done here?
this is what I'll say about this. So, I don't like when the knots are sloppy or when you got to tie a bow. But for me, with this outfit, it's very versatile. And so for me, it's not even a knot. It's like one of those like one pieces that you just put over and you just go rock. And so it's the attention to detail. It's supposed to be sloppy. It's supposed to not it's just a little womp. And Justine has executed it amazingly. So like I'm very happy with this. I almost
Yeah.
now I haven't, I mean, we only a couple in, but this outfit is giving me flashbacks of my girl Jenny from last season, the jumpsuit, the legendary
Hmm.
jumpsuit that Jenny wore that was like amazing. But in the same breath of me saying that, Jenny happened unfortunately to be an early boot. But one thing's for sure, Jenny had
Crazy circumstances,
great,
though.
listen, that's what I'm saying. Like all the potential to be an amazing player, but due to the circumstances. And so just because that kind of sort of just popped into my mind right now, I wonder if, I don't know if, I don't know, but this is what I will say about Justine. She is a great
Yes.
player. I don't know what happens, but despite what happens, she did her homework. She came ready. I like Justine, but Justine.
Okay. All right. So I feel like we were trending very, very, very high. I feel like at the very end, I feel like you came back down a little bit in terms of like, is Justine in the competition for
So, but I think
Issa Look?
I mean, Justine she was serving, but also I feel like it reminded me of Jenny. And then when I think of Jenny, I think of myself. Somebody that's like potentially a great player, but when you go into the competition of Survivor, you have to understand that there's a winner and there are early boots. It doesn't at
Yeah.
sometimes you deserve to be where you are at. Other times it is the nature of the game. And so it's hard for me to say, but I definitely I definitely like Justine. I definitely like the look that Justine is given. I feel like at times, sometimes you could show up ready and be the most prepared, and then you get in your car and you got a flat tire.
Yep. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Cody.
Okay.
Cody Ossenmacher.
Oh, let me see if
Okay.
asking Oscar. Okay, Cody.
Yeah. Okay. Cody's 35.
Oh, okay.
He was born in Iowa, but lives in Hawaii.
Oh.
And he
Oh,
works in elevator sales.
now what in the world?
Mm-hmm.
How do you sell elevators? Hey, hello. Hey. My
Yeah.
name's Cody. Just you got 3 stories in your house. I just was curious.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like either you go to buildings and then it's like, hey, you guys need an elevator in here. Yeah. I feel like they mostly sell themselves, but I guess we have to ask him one day. Okay. Well, what do you
Uh,
think of Cody? Well, what's going on his shirt? It's there's a lot going on here. Can we
it's
zoom in on this?
it's a
They
lot
got
going on.
islands. Yeah.
Okay, he's letting so okay, first of all, he's reminding me of like an Ozzy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ozzy. You know, my main man Ozzy. Um, he has very tanned skin. So for me, that lets me know. Did we say he lives in Hawaii now?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's an island boy, so he is very much accustomed to the island. He reminds me a lot of Ozzy. He's got on like a flowy shirt. It looks like he's got a necklace on. He's giving us the hand on your hip pose, but for me, immediately the pose is like a lackluster pose in the sense of it's not as like I feel like it almost again, and I don't know Cody. I love Cody. First of all, I love the vibe that you're going for, Cody. Listen, you might be climbing up them trees, but for me, I almost feel like Cody might be expecting to do well because
Hmm.
I'm an island boy. I he has the chill vibe. He probably is very athletic, but there might be a department that he may be lacking in, whether it be social awareness. Cody might feel like I live in Hawaii. I practically live on an island. Like, let me show you guys what I can do. And at times, that's not the greatest thing because even if you know how to do something when you're on Survivor, you have to allow the group to come to the group decision. Even if you are right, you
Yeah.
might have to take a step back. But can we zoom in on the shorts real quick? Samuel. Okay. He's coming very close
Oh,
to the level of where the
right on the
shorts
line. Right on the line.
should
Yeah.
be. But also I feel like Cody is giving us the baggy look. So I will give him a pass for that. Um, he is giving us the standard winner pose. But again, for me, it's like the winner pose isn't as confident as it should be. So that could allude to Cody, feeling like he gonna come in here and like, I don't gotta do much. I'm Cody. Now, mind you, listen,
Mm-hmm.
it does enough for me. We like you, Cody.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it will mesh with the others. But it's clear that he is like he lives in Hawaii. He probably is going to be a challenge piece. He's giving me Ozzy vibes. So he is going to be somebody that you will want on your side. He probably will do well in challenges. We like Cody.
Yeah, I am probably not that high on Cody overall. I just feel like that Cody is going to come in and be Cody. And something that I always look for in Survivor players is while in real life I think it's very admirable to like be your own person. Like I feel like I don't know if Cody changes himself at all to fit in with the group. I think he's going to be who he's going to be. I think that's Ozzy also though, that
Right.
Ozzy is not going to be any different depending on like what group that he's with. But I'm worried about Cody being with a group that maybe he doesn't
Mhm.
necessarily fit in with.
And it's weird. I don't know if they're on the same tribe or not, but I could see Cody and Gabler like being close. Yeah, and I get that. Like he lives this island life. He's on Hawaii, he's on island time. And again, another part of Survivor alone is being able to mesh with the group, being able to like disagree with something, but also like be a part of it. So there is no doubt that Cody is a contender, but I do share the same concerns that you might that Cody on Cody time. But listen, ain't nothing wrong with Cody time. I wouldn't mind being on Cody's time. Hello, Cody.
Okay. Yeah, Cody Gabler not on the same starting tribe to start the game.
Okay.
Okay. But maybe they end up together at the merge. Okay. All right. Next up, we've got another contestant.
Uh-oh.
And okay, this is going to be, I believe Mariah is coming up next.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Mariah. Here's Mariah. She is 28 and she is from a little town known as Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and she's a teacher.
Oh, oh, Mariah, we on fire. Mariah, we on fire. Oh, Mariah. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so first of all, Philly alone, purr.
Yeah.
Big purr. Second, the outfit,
Purr like a cat?
Purr. Like just the, so
Or short for perfect.
No, purr like a cat. So,
Okay.
So you don't know what people say when it's like if you were to say something like, say, Brice, I like your shirt.
Brice, I did say that. Brice, I like your shirt.
Purr.
Okay, got it. There was
Like,
a lot of R's there. Yeah.
But it can be used as an affirmation. It could be used as an agreement. It could be used as a so purr means we love it. I love the rainbow essence. I love her outfit. Definitely. I love the hair. Philadelphia, a teacher, that's not an easy job. My background, I'm from Philadelphia. My background is in education. So I like it. I'm here for it. She's got her hands on her hips. The one thing that makes me nervous for Mariah.
Okay, you're nervous.
Is that at times it's great to stand out. And she is for sure going to stand out. And I already know Mariah is amazing. But sometimes being able to be not being for them to know your name first, for could work for you, work against you. And just because it's oh, we know Rob name, that's Rob. Oh, that's Rob. So, and I also feel like she got her hands on her hip. So I feel like Mariah has come to play. However, I feel like Mariah got her hand on her hip and she got the one hip is right. And so I feel like if Mariah is from Philly, like myself, that one hip indicates we are nice, we are lovable, but try me if you want. And that makes me nervous because I see a lot of me in that hip action. And at times where Philadelphia, you got to be on call for try me if you want. But on the island, sometimes it's it really is try me what you want, but I can't say it because I need to be able to work together with other people and I don't want to draw attention to myself. So I for sure get a strong player from Mariah. Beautiful, knows who she is, wants to stand out. And that's just such a rare quality, especially in today's age, is that at times it's just easier to fit in. It's just easier to assimilate into the normal society and just I don't want to be seen. But Mariah is somebody that's this is who I am. This is what I bring. This is what I'm going to serve. And whether you like it or not. And again, I don't know the personalities of other people. So it just makes me a little nervous. And if you're from Philly or you've lived in Philly for a certain period of time, we have a way about us. You ain't going to talk to me no tight way. You not going to. And so I love Mariah, and I think that this is the energy. This is the this is the wardrobes that we want to see. Show us who you are. Okay. If show us who you are was a person, this is the photo. Okay. And listen, she knows what it takes to be a winner. She got the hands on her hips. I feel similar to Justine, outfit kind of accentuating the pose. Almost dare I say, giving me Tasha Fox vibes.
Oh. Miss Foxy Tasha. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Foxy Tasha. So we love it. I'm excited to see how Mariah does. And yeah, I'm here for it. So
Yeah.
we love Mariah.
It'll be very interesting to see Mariah in the game and see how she does. That traditionally, that the Survivor success was often when people are able to camouflage, people are able
Mhm.
to like hide, match their surroundings, like going through the history of the show, which we've talked about a lot on this podcast. That the people that are sort of like the biggest personalities on the season, it's rare that those are the winners. Your season, Tony, I've called him a unicorn many times. That he was the winner of the season and also the wildest personality
Right.
in the season. But we just saw Marianne, who was potentially the biggest personality in the season, win. So I think it's really, if Mariah does really well here, I think that it starts to like, okay, well, maybe Marianne wasn't like a fluke as a winner in terms of like a big personality. Maybe for whatever reason, in this shorter style of play, like maybe more personality like is something that for whatever reason is people are more gravitating towards more in the shorter game.
So I think I agree. I think the difference with Mariah, and first of all, Mariah has my support. I love her. The thing that makes me so nervous is the there's a difference between personality and perception. And I feel like Mariah is very comfortable in who she is as she should be. However, it will be the perception of the other tribes to
Yeah.
how somebody from not Philadelphia, somebody from, like how they will perceive this. And at times I hate that this is true, but like, people have biases. People like, they will automatically see her color hair and think something. And so, like, it could be beneficial or it could be not beneficial. Like, we'll have to see. But definitely, like, it for me, it's like it's the perception of others as to what they will think. Like, somebody like for me from Philly, I would see this and be like,
Hmm.
final two, we go into the end. So I don't know, but again, this gets me excited because we don't normally get players like this. And listen, come on, Survivor, y'all better do your job in casting.
Okay. All right. Mariah, anything else you want to say about Mariah?
We love it. And listen, she also is, we couldn't see her feet. The dress came down to her feet. Also, she just letting us know that like she came to play and you're not going to be able to know what I'm doing or how I'm doing. I'm just hoping that she'll be able to get on the right side
Yeah.
of the vote.
These clothes that they're wearing also in these photos that we usually it's the case, we don't believe these are going to be the clothes they're actually playing the game in.
Correct. But
Yeah.
as former survivors, that we
They
have
bring
to
them.
send in our options and like, we have to work within the restraints of what they send to us and we have to try to personalize them as much as possible. So I feel like at times these clothes that they are wearing now are more telling than the actual island clothes.
All right. Let's talk about our youngest contestant this season.
Oh.
It's Sammy.
Oh.
Okay. Here is Sammy. He's
Ah.
19.
Okay.
Do you know what he does for a job, Bryce?
Uh, do his parents pay the bills? I don't
No, he
know.
pays his own bills.
Okay.
He's in Las Vegas, Nevada, and he is
Oh.
a pet cremator.
Oh, oh, what in the world? Rest in peace to the pets. Okay.
Mhm.
So, okay. So that is a good fact to know. Because Sammy, first of all, shout out to Sammy, got the memo. Dare I say, like, hard for me to say if those are Hoochie Daddy shorts, but
Mhm. He's
so
Gen Z.
Gen Z, but also it's like get the stance. Look at the stance. That's not a sturdy stance, Sammy. One foot is kind of turning in, and so for
Yeah.
me, I dare
Just
I
19.
just 19, and again, it's giving me Zach vibes from last season. Like
Oh, no.
loves like, but again, it's all in the foot. And I feel like I had an issue with Zach's footwork as well. That listen, above the knee up, Sammy is giving what it's supposed to give. He's giving the winner pose. He's got the knees above the shorts. He is smiling. You can't see his thumb. He got a little wrist jewelry, little button-up shirt. He got his glasses on. He's giving a very friendly, happy to be here smile. Like, is willing to work with whoever. Like, he's here to play. However, I feel like there is something in lived experience that I'm not saying is an ultimate factor in Survivor. However, when you mix in so many of these other elements and these other people, that plays a role. And so for me, what makes me nervous is that stance that Sammy is giving, that like if he is pushed, if he is like somebody coming for him from the back, he won't be able to adjust because, like, you know, he just was like, I'm so excited, I'm so happy to be here. However, being as though that you have told me that he is a pet cremator, at times, my mom has a dog named Sunshine, and my mom
Yes.
treats Sunshine, and my mom was an excellent mother. She treats Sunshine better than she treats us. Like, we love our pet. Like, I have a turtle named Kimmy. She terrorizes me in the springtime when she has like, you know, like there are things that I will allow Kimmy to do that if my best friend were to do, I would be so mad. And so we love our pets.
Yes, like
And
what? Like what?
like, I'm just like, we love our pets like our children,
Okay.
sometimes even better
Yes.
than our children. And to
Sometimes
be
they
the,
listen better.
I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes. Well, listen, first of all, Dominic gonna do what Dominic do, and that's just on period. Per. But to be able to be a pet cremator, like, you know, for me, it's giving. Sammy might be 19, but he might got an old soul. And he might not have lived experience, but I feel like Sammy might be the type of person that you'd be like, you've been on this earth before. And it might work well for him. So I'm excited to see how Sammy does. I just feel like inevitably he is going to get tripped up on something that us as viewers will be like, Sammy, what are you doing? But I do feel like Sammy will get farther than we expect from the other, like, you know, the Zachs and the JDs. Like, you know, like I like Sammy. Like, you know, he reminds me of also, like, he gives me like a Zach from last season. He also gives me like a Daniel. He also gives me a Jacob from Ghost Island. Like, he gives me like this lovable, friendly, like, I'm here to work, I'm here to do whatever. You know, when Jeff says dig deep, you know, Sammy's like, I've already dug deep, Jeff. Like, you know, like, so I'm excited to see what Sammy does. I feel like, and also I feel like Sammy can surprise us. I just that pet cremator threw me for a loop. And the I don't know how much he has to deal with the customers or the people, like, you know, but
Yeah.
again, it takes a deep soul to do what Sammy does. So I feel like Sammy is well beyond his years.
Yeah, I think he's a big personality. I think he's going to be fun to watch on the show. I do think that he, like for a 19-year-old, I think it's very hard to come in and play the game. Like Swathi last season was 19, and I think she was doing a very good job of, okay, she was like, all right, Roxroy, what do you want to do? But she got caught up on, like, then she was like basically telling one thing to Tori and one thing to Drea, and she got caught. But I thought that she was like, she started on the right foot. I don't know if Sammy's that guy. I kind of feel like that he's not necessarily going to be deferential to maybe the older players that are on his drive. I think he's going to have a lot of his own ideas.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see. But one thing's for sure is that, like, the footwork, he's not grounded. Something is not grounded, and he's going to be able to
Might be grounded when he comes home.
Not go to your room, okay? Not clean the dishes, Sammy. Yeah, but I'm excited to see what he gives, because I definitely feel good energy from him, and I feel excitement, and I feel like excited to play the game, and that's what we love. Like, and I don't know what number we're at, but from this point, like these players seem to be prepared. These players seem to like, I don't know, it's giving a season of like like not
Well,
fans versus favorite, but fans versus fans.
Bryce, we've looked at, I think this is the maybe the 8th, the 9th person. I feel like 7 of the 9, I feel like have all been the same pose. Do you feel like that is this a season of people that now they know, okay, this is the pose you want to see? Is that indicative of the gameplay of like, okay, we're coming in and we're all going to play the same way?
Well, I think it is indicative of we are fans of the show. However, I think the one thing that as a former player, I think it's like the 20th time that I've said it, more times and more days than I've been on the island, is that you can watch the show, but nothing will humble you more than when you are on that stand in the sand and looking at Jeff and he is saying, well, like, like there, you can be as ready as you think that you can be. And again, y'all all can give us this pose, but baby boy gonna see the leg angles,
Yeah.
the collar that's not all like, so again, the Issa Look is deeper than that, but I appreciate
You can try.
it.
You can't fake it.
You
Okay.
can't fake it. You can't fake it.
Okay. All right. Next up. Okay. Sam says that was 8. Okay. Next up is 9. Okay. Last of the first half. Okay. All right.
We got.
And we are going to let's go ahead and let's take a look here. And this is this is Carla. Okay. Let me tell you about Carla. Carla, another big fan of the show. Okay. Carla is 28 and she lives in San Diego.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, listen.
I'm sorry, she's from San Diego. She lives in Newark, Delaware.
Oh, Delaware. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Another. Okay. I like Carla. I think honestly, this is another winner-esque pose. One hand on the hip and one hand in front of you. And I feel like that is letting us know when it's time to make a move, I'll make the move. But also, I'm going to put my hand in front of you to let you know that, like, I want to work with you. I want to play this game. Like, let's make things happen. I don't necessarily see thumbs. I also feel like Carla strategically let us see her tattoo arm as the friendly arm to say, don't judge a book by its cover.
Palm tree arm.
The palm tree arm. Don't judge a book by its cover. I've lived a life. I've got experiences. Dare I say, she might be giving us the first face. Everyone is smiling, being friendly. Carla said, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people are, excited to be here. Oh my God, it's my survivor pose. I want to and Carla, the wind was working with Carla. The wind was blowing on the one hair, blowing it out. Carla had her earrings in, and Carla is giving us a straight face pose. And
yes,
I'm getting chills talking about Carla because as we zoom into her face, it's not a frown, it's not a smile, it's not a smize. It's it's as if Carla knows that she should be here. And it's like, I don't, maybe reminds me of Lydia last season. Lydia was amazing. There is for sure something about Carla. The hands on the hips, her posing, the earrings, the look in her face. She said, I'm gonna wear shorts. And she said, I'm gonna listen above the shorts and get into the footwork. One foot
That's good footwork.
One foot is pivoted back. The other foot is forward. So if I need to take off running, boom, I'm ready to go. If somebody come from behind me, I got my one foot. Ooh, Carla. I don't know. I don't know. But listen, and this is what I will say about Carla. She is not scared to be different. When you get out there, everybody gonna want to be like, let's do with the group thing. Let's do everybody. Listen, look at Carla's face. She not scared to do her own thing. Now, I don't know with the people that we've seen thus far and the people that we have yet to see how that will mesh with
Yeah.
everybody, but Carla girl, I see you. I see you, Carla.
The hair for me is really impeccable. That is a great hair because you have to catch the wind correctly. This is the first time we're seeing this pose. I believe that Kim, maybe, and this might be Kim Winners at War,
Yeah.
had the same pose also. So this is all around a very good photo from Carla.
For sure. One set of the hair is laying back, the other is going with the wind. And again, very like indicative of her pose, where I feel like Carla is giving me, I'll give you what you give me. You give friendly, you give information to me. I'm gonna give you. I'm. Show me who you are. You only got to show me once, and I feel like that is what this pose gives. Now, in the same breath, I will say that this could be intimidating to others in the sense of somebody that is so secure, somebody that is so fluid with, because people don't like when you give them a mirror. And I feel like I feel like me and Carla might have that in common, is that like I am like the most I will give you the socks off my feet if you need them, but it only takes for one time for you to like show me that you not really for me, and that's all she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how that will be able to be in the sense of Survivor, where somebody could show you who they are, but then the next vote, you might have to work with them. And
Mm-hmm.
that would be difficult for me to put trust in somebody that has already told me that I can't trust you. However, we know that great Survivor players and winners have to be able to go out on a limb. But again, I feel,
Especially now. Yeah.
especially now, but I also feel like Carla has that arm out. She is like letting you, like, that's the olive branch that, like, she's like, I might stick to my word, but my arm is out and I came here to play. So I like you put Carla in the good, put Carla in the pile.
Okay. In the good pile. All right. Then after Carla, okay, let's talk about another person. Okay. This is going to be coming up. Okay. All right. This
Oh,
is Ryan.
okay, Ryan. Interesting enough. First of
Okay.
all, love this pose is a different pose. It's the same quintessential pose. Okay, everybody doing the same pose. We see you. But also I feel like Ryan then turned to the side. Ryan turned to the side. So we can't really see, first of all, no thumbs. We can't see the other half of his body.
Okay. You like this or no?
I like it. I
Okay.
in an era where if they listen to Issa Look and they know, it's like, well, how can I give Issa Look, but at the same time put my own spin on it? And Ryan looks very fit. Um, he has the quintessential hands on his hip pose, but he's turned to the side. So that's, for me, it's getting very aerodynamic. I feel like during challenges, he'll be great. He's giving us a great smile. I feel like he has on he has on a polo type of shirt, like how I have on. However, he has like the Nike dry fit version of
Mm-hmm.
it. So for me, I like, dare I say, I that gives me like
He's a personal trainer. Yeah.
personal trainer, like golfer, like, I feel like that gives me, I have been in realms where I have to work in groups. So
Yeah.
I feel
Actually,
like
it says he's a warehouse associate. I thought that he had personal training in his background,
how,
but I might have made that up.
how old is Ryan?
He's 25.
Oh, okay. Now let's see the shorts. Scroll
Yeah.
down to the shorts, because listen, Ryan,
Little long.
Ryan. Now, I like the screen is dark, so I am going to give him the benefit of the doubt that these are like gym shorts esque and not
Okay.
like a jean material, but they are for Ryan to be so fit, so agile. The shorts is a little long, and
Where are the hoochie daddy
where are
shorts?
the hoochie daddy shorts? It's 2022 or one at this point. We need to
I
see.
think was it 2022? I think it was 2022 when they played this.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Listen, can we see how his foot do? Can we go a little lower to the feet in the sand? Okay. Oh, okay. You see that 1 foot, Robert? That 1 foot is underneath the sand.
Okay, that's good.
That is good. That means he's loyal to his alliance, but also it means that he is not willing to change up. He is giving, I'm not here for the last minute audible plays at tribal council.
Okay.
Before we left, we said that we was voting Stephen Fishback out, and I don't care what happens at, like, you can get up and whisper in my ear. That
Stick to the plan.
That got to stick to the plan. However, and again, that also for me that ties in with the dry fit, like polo button up shirt, like like very like it's a certain type of hard to explain, but like I see the type, like personal trainer, like go golfing, like but I feel like in this era, right? Because I'm with you, Ryan. If we said to Stephen Fishback at tribal and we get here and all of a sudden all this stuff start moving around, I'm going to stick with Stephen Fishback. However, we know that you might not be on the right side of the vote. You got to be a little bit more flexible. You got to be a little, and that's where the shorts come in at. The shorts got to be above your knees. So at any given time, you could, you don't want to get taken off by your shorts, but he understands what it takes to win. And he could Mike Holloway his way to the end. And we have to respect how he got there. So I am
Former
curious.
Zaddy.
Former Zaddy. I mean, and listen, Ryan for sure has the potentials. For sure.
Could be. Bobby in the chat says, this is a Verizon store manager.
That's the shirt!
Can you hear me now?
Bobby, get out my face.
He says, in the best way I trust him.
No, for sure. 1,000%.
Get me the family plan, Ryan.
But see, also Ryan gonna be saying, see,
all the minutes,
but see,
unlimited text.
But see, Robert, this is where Bobby, you hit the nail on the head, like that. Like he's the fun young store manager, right?
Yeah.
But the second you come in there and your phone cracked,
yeah,
and they say it's water damage, nothing we can do. Ain't nothing we could do. Sorry, the warranty is null and void. Ain't nothing we could do.
Yeah. All right.
And so
Ryan, show me the iPhone 14 Pro Max. All right, you talked me into it.
Ryan just sold Barb a phone. Barb don't need an iPhone 14. Ryan, give her the 11.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Oh, I love Ryan already, though. I could tell, but yes, I'm a Ryan.
Looks like he's a fun guy.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Oh, that was funny.
All right. Then, all right, we've got after Ryan. You like that?
That was
okay.
Great.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about one of the women from the season. This is Lindsay.
Oh.
Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Lindsay from?
Lindsay is from her hometown is Greensboro in North Carolina, and she lives in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Is that near you?
Ah, that is near me. I feel like I have seen Lindsay before. Maybe it
Oh.
could be at a Bryce and Win watch party back in the day. But listen, Lindsay also understood the assignment, hand on the hip, clearly very fit.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay is giving, could be a mom, could have children, could have a family, but also Lindsay said, if the fellas ain't gonna wear the hoochie daddy shorts, Bryce, I got you. Lindsay has see, Lindsay
Yes.
must have seen the Issa Look before,
Yeah.
because not
I
only does
can assure you that she has. Yeah.
not only does she have the one hand on her hip to let her know that I'm not to be played with. She
Yeah.
also has her hand down, but it's also touching her thigh, which is like, like that's that connection. That's that, like, I can relate to you as like a mother. I can relate to you as a sister. I can relate to you as a, like, feet planted, one foot out, in case you need to take off running. The other foot is like, I feel like that other foot is promptly in the ground, where it's like, I'm expecting you to come for me. I'm expecting you to push me down. And so that also is a different type of energy that at times is needed to go into Survivor. That, like, not that like, hey, I want to get along with everybody, but at times, I didn't go into Survivor feeling like I needed to be on the, like, but she's ready. Also, for me, a dead giveaway that Miss Lindsay ain't want to be played with is she put that belt on them jeans. She said, listen, put this belt on, boom. I'm gonna tuck this little tank top in, boom. I'm gonna go to Supercuts and they gonna just cut my hair off. So I don't really, it's long, but it's not like, I'm a boat, like, Lindsay came ready. Lindsay looks fit. Lindsay is giving me Mama C vibes. Like,
Yeah, baby.
yeah, baby. Like, and Mama C damn near won the season.
Yeah.
And Lindsay has that, like, smile enough, but also it's like, I don't know if you could see the, like, the like the shoulders aren't level. So for me, that is giving me Lindsay gonna pop off if she needs to.
Wow.
Like, Lindsay ain't going,
Watch
like,
out.
she ain't gonna be scared to, like, Lindsay isn't going to be the one sitting at the camp and, Robert, your feet stink. Put your socks on, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to smell your feet, like, but also at the same time, you got to cut on your
What's
arm.
giving you the impression that I would have feet that are gonna be an issue, Bryce?
Rob, we seen the fashion shoot photo, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You
And was
don't.
anybody reacting like, "Oh, I smell something bad"?
We don't know you had a beer in your hand, Robert. We don't.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
The
But
one time I took my socks off.
Lindsay would have been there saying, "Put your socks on."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Lindsay definitely gives me challenge. Beast definitely gives me fit. Definitely was like, I'm thinking, and again, the belt for me is very forward thinking. Lindsay is a fan of the show, a fan of the game. She knows what to expect. She know, like, she's almost like an Adam Klein. Knows what's going to happen before it happens. Because that
Yep.
belt is like, when you submitting your clothes in for Survivor, who is thinking like, let me bring this belt, dog, match my shirt that's on my little jeans that I got. Like, very much so like, she's prepared.
Okay, that's interesting. I never thought of the belt.
Because again, we don't often see belts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you tie up the shelter. You could do a lot with a belt.
So we see you, Lindsay. Okay, so I'm excited to see how Lindsay do.
Okay, you were high on Lindsay.
I mean, yeah,
That was a little bit of a surprise for me.
I feel like Lindsay is going to be a competitor. I don't know if it's winner vibes, but I definitely am getting blindsided vibes,
Okay.
because if we don't take Lindsay out when she need to go out, it's going to be a problem. And she
All
got
right.
that belt, so she can have an idol. She can have an advantage. She Lindsay.
She could have the
She know
championship belt.
you better get Mariah and Ryan. I mean, and Matt.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Janine. Okay. Here's Janine. Janine is a 24-year-old. She lives in San Francisco. And she is a UX designer.
Oh, okay. I like Janine. First of all, we love the outfit. We love the shorts. But you see how Janine don't have a belt on. Like, Janine
Yeah.
looks like she's got like a little one piece on with the white shorts. Janine looks very nice, friendly. She has the poses down. One hand on the hip.
Yeah.
Is that like, Janine saying like, I can get spicy with you if I need to?
Maybe.
But for me, it's like I don't believe it. Like I just the aura that Janine is giving me is that like she is nice. Like and don't get me wrong, like push me against a wall and I'm going to show you. But I almost get like Erica vibes from her, where you
But that's
underestimate.
good, right?
Yes, like you underestimate me, like, and she is putting her hand on her hip, saying like, "Don't underestimate me. Like I'm a player. Like I don't give up." Like, don't let my figure fool you. Like, don't let, but I think that, like, overall, she is a nice person. But I feel like if tested could be tried. But I just get the overall sense of just like so nice and also like beautiful. You understand the outfit is so cute. The jean, like, I love, I almost feel like I want to protect Jenny. Like, I feel like I don't know
Yeah.
what's about to happen. But I think that in the new era, you can't, it's hard to predict because, she might not be the strongest player out there. However, she's loyal. However, she's a friendly. And at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, she might be, child, she might be in the leftover alliance and making moves
Yeah.
and like but also she understands she's current. She gets it. Like we see through the outfit, she came ready to play. Hair popping, she's giving a half smile, half not, like she's doing all of the things that I feel like what you need to do.
Yeah.
It's just how will you be able to gel with everyone else. But I like Jenny. I like the outfit, child. Let me borrow them shorts. I like the little embroidery, her hand on her hip, no thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, kudos so far to this season. Y'all understand the assignment.
They did.
Y'all trying to give winners at war. Wait, is that a thumb?
Yeah. Yeah. Sam is pointing to we do see a thumb.
We do see a thumb. See.
Got a manicure.
I mean, it's manicured, it's matching the paint. Like, listen, she's coordinated. She gets it. So that thumb changes things. You might believe somebody that you shouldn't. And so it might be out of her control.
All that from a thumb.
All that from a thumb. A thumb says a lot. It's important as to where your thumb goes. But listen, I'm hoping that maybe she might be able to play an idol because the thumb is matching the white pants. And so maybe she was like, Bryce gonna think it matches the pants. So I'm gonna fool them and they're gonna think they're gonna get me. And boom, I got an idol. But we love Jenny. I think her energy is pure. Like I just I like her a lot.
Okay. Bryce, let's talk about our next person that's coming up here. All right. And this is, I believe, Jesse is up next. Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about Jesse. So here's Jesse, also 30. That's a lot of people in this season around that age. Jesse, he lives in my neighborhood, Durham, North Carolina.
Hey.
He is a political science PhD, I believe, candidate, working on that degree. And he's from California originally.
Come on, Dr. Jesse. We're going to speak it into existence. Okay. So let's go with the positives. There have been not too many people on this cast thus far that have not given us a smile. Jesse is giving us again, he's not giving us a frown, a net, he is like getting right to us, looking straight at us, okay, letting us know he came to play. He's giving us the Tony Vachos, Wendell Holland pose.
Okay.
Very look like Jesse has come to play. However, so those are the positives. And come on, Dr. Jesse, we like you. However, in the essence of coming out to play and be so perfect, I see a little hand action right underneath the underarm.
Yeah.
Where I feel like, are you giving us the second time we seen Tony play, the original Spy Shack Tony, I don't know. And then
see Game Changers Tony.
Game Changers Tony. And then Jesse. What we doing with them cargo shorts that's practically at your ankles, Jesse? And it looked like the cargo shorts got something in them.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, first of all, him wearing cargo shorts is strategic. He wants to be able to hide something in them. So we know this is what I'm excited for Jesse is. I feel like we can expect big moves from Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
Big moves. He's going to be looking for an idol. He going to have. I almost can see Jesse standing saying, Jeff, corn doesn't always grow on a stalk, but I love the way my toes feel in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse's going to be the one. Jesse's going to be that one, but the shorts below the ankles, Jesse, Jesse.
Okay.
So,
not a winning look for you.
I mean, but here's the thing though. This reminds me of Tony's winner Cagayan. Tony had the short. Tony was practically wearing jeans. He was the one that said they were short.
Yeah, Tony did have giant shorts. They were like capri pants.
So I feel like Jesse he studies the game, and if any way to win favor with me is to give me what the winner of my season gave. So I definitely see it. I definitely see big moves in Jesse's ways, and I'm excited to see him play. But it just makes me worry because this is a new era. And if Jesse is a fan of the show, he might be modeling his game after iconic and a historic
Tony's
Survivor
bathing suit. Right.
Yes, but the game has changed. We still waiting for the monster. I don't know. Jesse could have the monster in his pocket in his cargo pants, but
Pokemon.
Oh, or Pikachu. But I'm excited to see how Jesse will play, because the one thing that I will say is that Jesse is not going to be scared to play his game.
Okay. All right. There is Jesse. All right. Let's see. Who does Sam have for?
Jesse could be a Zaddy Calendar contender as
well.
Okay, listen.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. We're gonna talk about Cassidy. All right. This is one I think that you will like. Here is Cassidy. Now, Cassidy is a fashion designer. Okay. So I think that, she knows coming into this. This is part of the Survivor experience. Cassidy Clark.
Cassidy!
Mm-hmm. Yep. She lives in Texas. And she is 26.
Cassidy.
Yeah.
D-Saha. I was trying to say Cassidy backwards, but it didn't work. But Cassidy.
Is that something you do?
I mean, listen.
I think she'd be, Yadisak.
Did you just say Kristen Hubicki's last name?
Mm-hmm.
1098 76 54 3 2 1. Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Boy, we had a time last night.
What was last night? The
I'm
challenge
just saying.
finale?
Okay. I'm saying this Cassidy outfit.
Oh.
Listen. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you.
I'm right here.
Cassidy, baby. First of all, it is the impeccableness. It's the slayage of this outfit. Girl, what you got? Makeup artist on set? Like what? What you got? Stylist? Because first of all, it's the effortlessness in this photo.
Mm-hmm.
She's not smiling. It's only 3 people that have not smiled: Cassidy,
Yep.
Jesse, and my other
Carla.
homegirl, Carla. But Cassidy has managed to perfectly execute, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say this one of my first winner picks, only because
All right. Wow.
I just have to give it to her, in the sense that the style, the face,
Yeah.
but then also incorporating everything that is an Issa Look photo. She has her hands on her hip, but not only does she have her hands on her hips, we can't see her thumbs, but also her hands is like making a U shape. Like, oh, okay, sis, you better tell us. Then at the same time, on the other hand is showing, letting her know that, listen, I'm fierce. I came to play, but I want to play with y'all and I want to work with y'all. No thumb. Boom. Also, her
Like you can see a little tiny.
I mean, but listen, she said, listen, I got a little bit of material left, so I'm gonna wrap it around my hand so that it, like, you can't really see the thumb, because where's my wrist? I don't have a wrist.
Where is it?
I'm a magician. It's my pants.
Wow.
The pose, the feet. She's got one foot planted in front, okay, with a little dip in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, little dip in it, okay. Also, to just say, like, I'm ready, but I'm also giving you fashion. And dare I see an anklet, okay? Her feet are in the sand, okay. Green little top to kind of like be the accent color to the jean color, like, pattern.
Yep.
Listen, Cassie either won the season or she the first boot.
Okay.
Hair flowing.
How about this, Bryce? Okay, Bobby in the chow. Is this the hardest serve we've had in the history of the show? I'm willing to give it a nomination.
I would give it a nomination as well. She's serving, like, no doubt serving.
Okay.
However, it could be a double entendre.
A double entendre?
Where you're serving so much that then the gameplay disappoints. So I don't know. Like, but either way, you got me, sis. And that's why I'm saying she either a first boot or she won the game. But listen.
Okay.
Can I borrow them shorts?
Okay. Should the Survivor Serve of the Year be one of the awards at the upcoming end of year Survivor Award show, Bryce?
1,000% yes. And homegirl is serving. I mean, it's the face too. And again, it's like there's just so much, because we've seen other people that are serving, but they're smiling, and it's like for her to like give this serve without even smiling, for her to tell the wind to say, blow this way, because I'm going to turn this way. Because I'm going to put my hand here, but I'm also going to put my hand up and down, and you not see my thumb. Like, I don't know. And also, like, girl, is that a jacket? Is that a scarf? Like, what is that? Like, you got props out here.
I cannot think of another person who's ever had this. I feel like that Parvati in Winners at War, I feel like kind of had like a wrap like on her arm, but to have it only on the one arm and hanging off, I think this is a first.
Right. Or she could just have it wrapped around her wrist, and that's what we see on the wrist. And then, but again, the precision and the timing that it would have taken, and then this material. This material is just it's a patchwork of different stuff, which just like, for me, it's like, are you trying to symbolize to us that, like, you are not what it seems. You've been through a lot. This is what you've been through. This, like, where you're born, where you're from, where you went to school, who, like, it's a lot. Then she got the tattoo look. Then she got the necklace. Cassidy.
Okay. She's in a category by herself right now. All right. 4 more to go, Bryce.
Oh my God. Oh,
all right.
Not 4.
All right. Yep. Just 4 more. All right. Let's see. All right. Here comes James. Okay.
Oh,
James Jones. Okay. You like survivors from Philly?
I do.
Here's another. Okay. Here's James, and he's 34, and he is from Philly, and he is an event planner. I think he calls himself an event curator.
Yes, that's what we say in Philly. So, a secret that is a secret. James is a close personal friend of mine.
Okay.
And we like James a lot. James literally lives a block away from me. So I am excited to see James on here. However, because we are friends does not mean you are excluded from the Issa Look.
Did you give James any advice for what he should wear on Survivor?
That would be negative. No, I did not. However,
did Wendell give him advice on what to wear on Survivor?
However, I do not believe he did. So let's start with the positives, okay? Because I personally know James. James is a Survivor fan.
Yes.
Okay. He's a Survivor fan. Like, he
loves Earl.
And we don't hear much of Earl Cole when people mention survivors who you want to play like. So we love that. So
that's why I said that he's James Earl Jones.
Robert, I think
Simba, all that the light touches may be yours.
I think of James Earl Jones in Eddie Murphy.
Am your Zaddy.
Coming to America when he Eddie Murphy father.
Yeah.
But
the
king. So let's just scroll on down a little bit, Sam. So let's start with the positives. James definitely has on Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Yeah, you like those shorts.
We like the shorts. We like the pattern. They're like the perfect, like I love it. We love it. Like, love it. Love the shorts. My thing is, it's like we see both of James's thumbs. We see almost all of his hands. And James is giving us somewhat of an original pose that we've seen this season. He's just hands straight down. And so I feel like James is going to be a straight shooter. I feel like James he knows the game. He is a very interesting person. When you get to meet James, he is like fuller, larger than life. At times you'd be like, is he crazy? But very smart, educated, they're like undoubtedly, like, so for me, this is a very confident pose. So yeah. James is like, I don't have to play the Issa Look games. Listen, I'm here. And for me, I'm rooting for all the Philly people. However, I feel like what could be James's Achilles heel is that, like, we see the thumbs. Even when we scroll down and look at his feet and how they are planted in the sand, it almost gives me a little messy. Like, so I I feel like I want to root for James, and I feel like I know that James has prepared for this for a lifetime. So I know that I'm speaking it into existence that he does well. However, I feel like it is going to be a gross oversight uh that does him in.
What do you mean by a gross
A gross
oversight?
oversight of him. Like, I just feel like very confident. Like, is he smiling? Is he like, like, I don't know what he's giving us. Like, is it a smile? Is it a, I can't really see? Or is it a like, you just X and text my photo, so I'm gonna just stand here and give you this. And so I
Mhm.
feel like, the pose is just like, here I am. We see the
Yeah.
thumbs. So it's like you are clearly comfortable. Like, this gives me comfortable. So it gives me, you are comfortable on the island. And I know that you know the game of Survivor. So I feel like you are comfortably going to be feeling like you running the game, but it's going to be a gross oversight of somehow. We're going to see your thumbs. Your feet are not fully planted in the sand. It looks a little messy.
Yeah.
So something is going to catch you off guard.
I like that color shirt because that if he goes far enough in the game, it's going to be so filthy. It'll be so dirty. That'll be like fun, like to see like a day 26. Look how ugly that shirt got.
Right. But again, A+ on the shorts. By far the best
Yeah.
shorts we have seen.
Okay.
And we can't see the knots if it is if they have knots or not. So again, like, I'm confident, I'm excited to see another brother from Philly. And honestly, if you take me out of the equation, brothers from Philly tend to do pretty well. Not Russell Swan's
Mhm.
first season or mine, but I'm just saying, like, we've got Jervis, we've got Philadelphia, like, we got not Philadelphia, we got Wendell. So, like, I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what James
So,
does.
yeah, let me ask, do you know Mariah from before this season also?
I do not know of her before the season.
Okay. All right. Who's next, Sam? Okay. This is going to be Gio.
Oh,
All right. Let's talk a little bit about Gio. Okay.
okay.
And here comes Gio. He is a man in his 20s. I'm sorry, actually, sorry. He said he was in his 20s. He's
Oh,
actually 35. He said in his, or 36 even.
oh,
He lied in his
oh,
age to Mike
oh,
Bloom. He said, "I'm going to say I'm 25."
oh. What in the Romeo is going on out
Yeah.
here? Okay. Okay. So we like Geo. Very strong pose.
Yep.
Uh
He also
you
lives in Hawaii,
uh,
and he's a
uh,
project manager.
now could him and the other person know each other? Also
I
I
don't
feel
think
like
so.
I feel like Geo is giving us a very interesting phase. I feel like this is the first smirk that we are
Look at that
getting.
eyebrow raise,
Yeah, like it
like
is
Phil Kogan.
like, is Geo coming to gather the girls? Like, I feel like Geo might. Could we get our first villain edit? Could we
Don't
get our
sleep on
first?
Geo.
Don't sleep on Geo. And I like it. Like, I feel like Geo is like my game. Like, my game is Chaos Cast. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like players like Chaos Cast go well. Because I feel like he is definitely giving us a smirk. He's got his little button-up shirt, giving us very casual. Also, for me, I'm just like, can we see the shorts? The shorts look a little long.
Mm-hmm. Little too long. Okay,
A
and
little too.
cargo
And
shorts.
but here's the difference between the cargo shorts though. Like, if you're going to wear cargo shorts, I'd rather them be like this, where they're like flush against the leg. Not like Jesse's was like the shorts, the pocket was like 30 inches outside the pocket. At least
Yeah.
Jesse's or Geo's are flush. So I don't mind them, but they are a little low they're below the knee. So I feel like Je- Geo might come in a little hot and then like be tripped up on something. But I don't know. But I listen, I love a coming hot. Like, I don't want all nice players. I want somebody that's like willing to make moves, willing to backstab. I don't know. But this is definitely interesting, and I'm here for Gio. I like the tone green pants, very earthy. But Gio is, if he lives in Hawaii, then he's an island boy. Like, he knows the vibe. He can teach people a lot of things. He has the winner pose. He's coming to play.
Okay.
So play, baby boy, play. I'm excited. I'm rooting for Gio.
Okay. All right. 2 more to go.
Oh my God.
We've got 1 man and 1 woman left.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to talk about, let's see who Sam has next for us. It's going to be Ellie.
Okay.
Okay. Ellie is 31. I believe she is a therapist. And Ellie.
Oh.
Okay. Ellie lives in Salt Lake City,
okay.
Utah. Yes. Bryce?
Well, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. We lost you for a second. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Bryce, tell me about Ellie from the therapist from Salt Lake City.
Okay. First of all, Ellie knows baby boy loves a good jumpsuit.
Yep.
So I already love.
I thought that was denim before we zoomed in.
It's a jump. It could be like it's like a long romper, but it could be like a denim material, maybe like not maybe polyester. I don't know.
Think it is. I don't think it's denim.
It could be the material that looks like denim, but it's like cloth. But
okay.
We love a good jumpsuit. Hands on your hip. I get like very nice, friendly, but I also I get like Aubrey vibes, Sophie Clark vibes.
Pretty good.
Maybe not like a fan of the show, maybe not your, I might not beat to the drum of everyone else, but don't test me. I'm here to play. And I think smiling, love the hair, love the jumpsuit. But again, I definitely I'm getting like Sophie Clark. I'm getting like Aubrey's. I'm getting very much they know who they are, and maybe at times they don't always fit in with other people or large groups, but when you get to know me, I flourish. So I really like her a lot. I'm excited to see how she does. Love a jumpsuit, so I feel like wearing a jumpsuit, you're taking a risk. No thumbs, loyal, feet are planted in the sand.
Yep.
Now, my only question is does this jumpsuit have pockets? Because it might be the ones that doesn't, and then it's like, okay, if hard to tell. Could that be a pocket? I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna go say yes, because I feel like jumpsuits that don't have pockets, I don't trust you. But I feel like it has a pocket, so we can trust you, and you're prepared.
So you trust the person with a pocket more? I feel like I would trust a person without a pocket more.
Why? Well, where are you supposed to put your hands if you get cold?
Okay, but what's in those pockets then?
Well, I mean, for me as a Survivor player, I want you to at least have somewhere to put something. Come knowing to I just feel like no pockets is just I don't trust you.
Okay.
I don't trust you.
All right. Anything else on Ellie?
Is it Wednesday yet? Because I'm ready to see them.
Ready. We're ready. Okay.
Play.
All right. One last person, Bryce. Got 1 card left. It's Dwight.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see what Dwight has going on. Okay. Another young person on this season. Okay. Here's Dwight. I believe Dwight is 22. Okay. One of the younger people on the season. I think he might only be 21. Okay. Dwight Moore.
21. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, I like Dwight. He is giving the quintessential Wendell Holland pose.
Mm-hmm.
He seems very, I don't know, I get educated, I get prestigious, I get I get he might be
he does go to an Ivy League school, I believe. I could tell you which one.
I feel like he could be like a junior, or like, I get that a lot. I also like the color coordination. I feel like Baby Boy gave it an effort. Now, mind you, I'm gonna cut Dwight a little slack because I feel like the shorts kind of sort of make the cutoff, but I feel like in the effort to be like, you know what, let me throw on this shirt. I say I can still see his knee. So, and they are baggy enough that if he needs to run, boom, the shirt matches. I like the cut of the shirt. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
typical like straight line that, goes around the hip, make him run. Got a hoodie. He's coming prepared. I definitely get the White is a fan of the show. The White looks fit. He is giving us the, he's giving me a young Jeremy Collins. He's got his hoodies on his strings, he's wearing a hoodie. Listen, I I like I like I like this a lot. I'm here for him. Okay. He was like, I'm not gonna do what everybody do, cut their hair down short. I'm already have my hair grew out so that like what I got to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like he might be good at puzzles. His feet are planted strongly, so he is prepared for somebody coming at him. Yeah, I like the White. I like it's the color coordination for me. That tells me that people might not think he gets something, or he might be like out of touch, but like I feel like the White makes an effort, and I feel like it might be that little bit of effort in the game that can secure him trust or an alliance with somebody. And I definitely get that he's smart, so I
Yeah.
like the White.
So he was asked in the questions that Mike Bloom sent over, give us one winner and one non-winner that you could see yourself playing like. He
Okay.
said the winner was Wendell. That's the
Oh.
person who could see himself as Wendell. And as for a non-winner, there's not really any, but he doesn't see himself like anybody who didn't win the game.
Dwight. Dwight. I don't like that response. I like the confidence.
Yeah.
I like the confidence, and I see the Wendell-esque in him. But I don't know. I don't like that response because I feel like there are a lot of people, and no respect to any of the winners, but you know me, I feel like at times in Survivor, I almost enjoy the first half of the season more. I feel like, so there are a lot of people that have never won that
Yep.
play amazing games.
You're
So
damn right.
I was talking Stephen Fishback, but no, I'm just saying that like I like see that Dwight. I don't. So first of all,
Mhm.
I like that answer. Like I like the Wendell Holland answer, but sometimes I feel like people get Wendell Hollandized, and I don't like that at times because it's like I just, and this no shade to Wendell because that's my best friend, but I'm just saying that like there are, I don't know, that answer doesn't sit well with me, Dwight. I'm
Mhm.
gonna just say that because there are a lot of people that did not win that are great players. And so maybe if Wendell inspired you, like, yes, we love it, but like also show me the depths of a Stephen Fishback, of a Sari Fields, of that, like, like people that have great, because like, okay, play like Wendell, but just hope it ain't winners at war. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Mhm.
all I'm saying. But no, but I like the fact that he said my best friend. So, and also the White, is the White trying to replace February in the Zaddy calendar? Is what I'm trying to
Oh,
ask.
okay. I don't
Is what
know.
I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know how many year contract did Wendell sign with you?
Listen, it was a 60-day. It was a 60
I
day.
guess let's see how the tour goes.
Okay. Okay. That
I
is for
noticed
sure.
in the tour picture that you were both wearing boxing gloves. Are you fighting each other?
So we are the photo is actually inspired by Andy Warhol and Basquiat when those two
Oh my
artists
god.
collaborated a long time ago. But I saw this documentary last summer on Andy Warhol and Basquiat, and I love the fact that like Andy Warhol was this just something so different. And so was Basquiat at the time. And like people never expected their friendship or their collaboration. And so I was like truly inspired by that. And so they have these iconic photos that they took for their art gallery. And I was like, oh my God, Wendell, if we go on tour, I really feel like this should be our imagery because it really symbolizes who would ever expect someone like Wendell and myself to be like brothers, best friends. And I didn't expect it myself. And so there's a lot more meaning behind the imagery of our promo for the tour because we really just want to show that like it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, where you from, where you sound like. That's the amazing thing about Survivor is that you never know who or what you're going to connect with. And so that was like the messaging behind our touring, but also it just speaks so much to like Issa Look. And like here we are, like, you know, me just saying like going on your poses. But I think the best thing for me of why I love Survivor is that like you just never know who you're going to connect with. You never know. At times we all have our own biases when like we see things, but then when we get to hear people's story, and because we are in this new era of Survivor, they're doing a lot better jobs of telling stories. And we get to see where people come from, what they've been through. And I just love how you enter this game as strangers and you might leave with some arch enemies, but you leave away with a friendship and a bond that can't be replaced. And so, which is why I always get so excited about the new seasons of Survivor, because I just love to see the connections. And sometimes it's not even about your seasons. Like, you know, who knew that the world would bring us together, that this would be our 6th season doing Issa Look. Like the possibilities are endless. And so I love the start of seasons because it's new beginnings and like endless possibilities. And so I just love it. And I'm just always honored that I get asked back. I'm honored to just be a part of this amazing network and to know you, to have your phone number and be able to call and yell at you whenever I want to yell at you or like text you. I just I appreciate it. So it's just the Survivor realm. It is the realm that keeps on giving. And even when you feel as though you did not do as good or what you wanted to do, that doesn't mean the door is closed. If like you have a love for this or, you know, like your light can shine. And I try to be an example of that, you know, anything is possible. And so I just love to come on here and I'm excited for 43. And I hope that I hope I delivered what y'all wanted. Okay.
Okay. Well, job well done going through all 18 people, but
Uh-oh.
I think we need to make some tough calls here. Okay.
Oh God.
Who
Okay.
is the person? I mean, I just know from like putting these cards in an order of, you know, who's who. I feel like there was one woman that you certainly made the biggest you know, seem to may have the biggest reaction to. I thought there was one man that you seem to have the biggest reaction to.
Okay. I know who. Tell me. You tell me the
Okay.
particular.
I
Okay.
thought, okay, clearly, I thought Cassidy was
Okay.
the woman that you had the strongest reaction to.
Yes. 1,000%. So that's
Carla, not far behind, but Cassidy, I thought was your biggest reaction.
agreed. She slayed. So
Yes.
that's gonna be my pick as my winner pick.
Okay. Now the women did very well this season. I feel like that the men, there wasn't too many real standouts for you. Nobody that made you upset, but certainly the women got a bigger reaction. But I thought of the men, Owen was the person that you reacted to the most.
Owen was
Sam, can we bring up
the.
Owen one more time?
Can we bring up Owen so I can make sure I can make contact with the baby boy?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if Sam is still standing by. Otherwise, I may have to go ahead and you know,
Hold on, wait.
uh,
I'm a Google.
yeah, take a look. Take a look at Owen and see if we can do that one more time. Okay. All right.
Let me see. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, Owen with the long hair. Okay, yeah, no, Owen was strong. Like I would be here for Owen.
It doesn't rate as high as Cassidy overall, but I felt like of the men, that was the person that you made that made the strongest impression on you?
I would agree. And I like
Mm-hmm.
Owen just gives me chill, just long hair, fit, kind of yeah. I'm here for Owen. Yeah. That
Here was
okay.
Owen.
That's the baby boy.
Okay.
So those are my two
Okay.
official.
Could we get Cassidy also just one last time just to take one look in retrospect? Okay. And then yeah, that's your Survivor 43 cast.
Issa Look. Oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
it's so crazy.
Okay. So Wednesday night, I believe it's 2 hours.
Woo. I love a 2 hour. I love it.
2 hours of Survivor, and then the Amazing Race is going to be
Yes.
back as well, coming up on Wednesday night. It's a crazy month. The Big Brother is still around. The challenge just ended. In 1 month on CBS, you got all of the shows happening. So yeah, there is Cassidy. All right, Brice. What else is going on for you on the Purple Pants podcast?
The Purple Pants podcast we're covering, Survivor News is coming back, the baby
Mm-hmm.
boys, Wendell Holland, Jack Atkins. We will be covering the season. We're excited for that. Also with Amazing Race, I have season 23 winner, Brooke Camhigh. We cover Amazing Race. I'm also, the casual tea with Amon. We cover current events, Isaiah Goins. We're doing the Purple Pants playlist. We try to curate a playlist of, the things that we're listening to and some flashbacks. We've got that going on. I also do the Purple Pants play-by-play. And my brother has been like messaging me like, you never had me on the podcast ever. So
Oh,
he's going to be making his debut with the Purple Pants play-by-play. The War Dog and
to
I
talk
have
about
been
the Eagles.
well, to talk about the Eagles and to talk about, on my Purple Pants play-by-play, I love to just talk about current events in the sports realm. So it might not necessarily have to do exactly with sports, but something sports related.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching House of Dragon, and the War Dog and I are talking dragons. So we're not necessarily giving you recaps of the episode, but I'm obsessed, and so is War Dog with the dragons. And so we're giving you, our purple dragon ratings. And, my mom is always stopping by with Barb's messages. And, the Purple Pants podcast is really just a lens through my life, what's going on, what's happening. So, every Tuesday, you can get your Purple Pants podcast look popping because I appreciate the love from my Purple Pants posse. Honestly, though, it's just hard to believe that it's been practically 3 years and we are approaching our 200th episode. Like
Incredible. What number are you at right now?
I'm at, I believe 191 is coming
Oh
out
my God.
tomorrow.
Oh, I think you're on the same number as Robin and Kiva need a podcast.
Not Uncle Kiwi.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you had so many 2 episodes a week. You're gonna pass us.
Whew, it's a
Especially at the
lot.
rate we're going on RHAP these days.
But hands down to you, Rob, because I don't know how you do it. Podcasting
Oh, yeah, but you have a full-time job.
It's a lot.
And you're on tour.
I know, but I'm just,
You show the tour. Look. Look at this.
We're out here.
Zoom in. Let me see these
baby
faces.
boys will be out
Who's all right? Coming up. Wow. Sari, Eliza, Mike Turner, Brooke, Jenny, Kemi, Victoria, Cachet, Adam Pock, Jelani, Tiffany, and question marks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So the list is continually growing. So we hope that next Wednesday, if you're in the New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Philadelphia area, pull on up to the Bryce Win Presents premiere. But we will be in Houston, we'll be in Boston, we'll be in Philadelphia, we'll be in LA, we'll be in Washington. So it's really exciting just to connect with the fans and just, I feel like our events are one of a kind.
Okay. They definitely are. It's a great time. Come out and see Bryce and Wendell if you can. All right. Bryce, anything else? Check out Bryce and Wendell recap the challenge finale. I know you got exit interviews as well. So check that out over on the Purple Pants podcast. We have a Survivor draft still to come. We are going to be drafting for the winner. We've had a lot of fun on the Survivor draft. These last couple seasons, that's going to be on Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So be on the lookout for that and everything else we have going on over at robhasawebsite.com. Big Brother finale is coming up a week from Sunday. So we're in the home stretch there as well. Bryce, anything else that you want to highlight?
You know, the Zaddy calendar is on and popping. Make sure you get your Zaddy calendars. And no, that's it. I'm excited for the season to start. I'm excited to be able to see everyone in person. So thank you so much again, Rob, for this opportunity. You know, your baby boy loves to come here and just cut up.
All right. Well, Bryce, this was so much fun. Thank you for all of your hard work to make this happen. And of course, make sure you subscribe to everything we're doing at Rob's Podcast. Go to robhasawebsite.com/subscribe for the links to all of our podcasts, including the Purple Pants Podcast at robhasawebsite.com/subscribe. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.